Okay, hello everybody, I'm Lee ID, and I have a mystery and golf game video idea. I'm trying to raise money on Kickstarter presently, and the idea is that it's a combination of a golf and mystery adventure game. And the whole name is Paradise City Golfing and Mystery Game. Basically, it's a combination of Tiger Woods 15, or actually think Tiger Woods 2004 PGA and World of Warcraft. Okay. The idea I got from a movie script that I wrote about 5 years ago called The Darkness Below Paradise. I'm sorry, originally it was Stone's Throw from Hell. It's been revised and redone and retitled. Now it's The Darkness Beneath Paradise is the name of the movie script. And the idea is there's this spectacular golf course that winds and is perfectly integrated throughout the whole city of Paradise City. Okay, and actually the golf course goes throughout the entire city and also goes beyond the borders over to the Great Northern Woods section over here, and also to the over and underneath for a couple of holes, the Sea of Radiance. Okay, so there's 36 holes total on the course, and initially there's 6 holes. It's kind of hard to tell. This is supposed to be a mountain right here, and the first 6 holes go through the foothills, or the lower part of the mountain course, and then you go over the next 6 holes, 7 through 12, go over the archipelagos. So basically there's little islands here, so you go basically from Fairway Island to Fairway Island and onto the green. And then that's the 7th hole. 8th hole, you actually hit your tee shot from the from the tee here onto the Fairway Island, which is actually on a cruise ship. Next shot is also onto another cruise ship, and the 3rd shot onto the green is also on top of a cruise ship. And then eventually go over here and you end up underneath the ocean for a couple of holes. And you come back up, and then on the 12th hole, you start off under the ocean, hit your ball into one of these landing areas, or launching areas. And it's like a pneumonic tube, like think driving bank. Right? You get sucked back up on the ocean surface. And then you finish off that 6-hole section here. Okay, and then the next section is what I call the Heart of the City section, and I'm a crappy artist, so just have to imagine this is a very cosmopolitan, urban downtown area that the next 6 holes go through. One of the tees, you tee off on top of a rooftop, and you go to another rooftop where the green is, and there's some other holes where you end up hitting the ball between, hitting the ball down city streets in between buildings and like bars and restaurants, that type of thing. Let's see, go through here, and actually, one of the holes, like number 17, dogleg to the left, you hit your ball into this area. There's a bunch of different food stations, and depending on where your ball lands, you know, that's the food station that you learn more about that type of food, and you answer trivia questions, and you get bonus points for quickly answering the trivia questions. Then you finish off the hole, hit your next shot down this par 4, and as you're walking down towards the green, all of a sudden these fanatical pizza delivery drivers come speeding across the fairway. You have to dodge them. If you don't, you get hit, and it takes you like three holes to recover. So you can't hit the ball as far because you were injured by the fanatical pizza delivery driver. If you do avoid them, then you get experience points for that. And there's like 10 pizza slice shaped sand traps that surround the green. So that's the food themed hole, in case you haven't figured that out. And then you go on to number 18. Actually, go through the Paradise City Mall. Kind of a Mall of America type environment. Hit your ball over a bunch of racks of designer clothes. hopefully, and then onto the fairway. And these little pink round thingies are supposed to be Ferris wheels, and then actually this pink line that goes through here is it's part of the Mystique roller coaster, and that's another obstacle you have to avoid. And then these arrows down here by the green represent fanatical shoppers trying to buy the latest mobile devices. So that's another hazard. You have to avoid getting trampled by shoppers to reach the green. And there's rectangular things along the sides here represent shops that you have in your control wall. So that's hole number 18. You move on to the next section, which is the Great Northern Woods section. And basically the theme of this area is Arctic wasteland and mostly, big Arctic golf. There's Lake Unwieldy. That's what this blue all throughout here is. That pretty much goes throughout the whole 9 holes. Is there 9 holes? Oh, I gotta think about that. Yeah, there's 9 holes here. Actually, I ran out of room trying to illustrate them all, and I went over. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, this is the first 6 holes. More details on the first 6 holes. But anyway, we'll just get to the general gist here and not get into too much detail on the layout. There'll be more details on that on my website and then on the Kickstarter.com website as well. But anyway, that's the Northern Woods section here. Then players go back over into the upper part of the mountain where there's actually a castle that's built into the mountain. And it's called, well, I call it TTOP for short, which is Transcendent Tower of Paradise. That's what that stands for. The mountain castle is basically the focal point of the city. The Council of Six is a ruling body, meets in there. The city offices are in there, city government offices are in there. The royal residence is also in there. And some other things too, like basically the police department and the Humane Society type facility, all in this mountain castle. And so the last 9 holes of the course wind throughout the castle, and actually there's a couple holes that go outside the castle. You can't see it here, but imagine another mountain nearby, or maybe even foothill if you want to call it that. Just to the east, or I'm sorry, just to the west of the Transcendent Tower of Paradise. So there's 2 holes. Actually, the second hole of that 9. Tee off from the tower, or from the mountain castle. Tee off over into a neighboring mountain onto a green, and you play 1 hole along the edge of that abyss, and that dog play back into the castle. Then you finish the last 7 holes of the course, go up through this mountain castle. And the very last hole is on the rooftop of the mountain. And that hole is called Epic Finish. And then after the player finishes off the very last hole, this awesome fireworks display and music starts up, and then you're done with the round. And then you get experience points based on your score for every round. There's also a variety of other ways to get experience points. You know, you dodge stuff like that, called pizza drivers. There's 1 hole where you may fight a horde of zombies, and if you survive that, you get bonus points for that. There's another hole in this Great Northern Woods section. Actually, it's the second one up here. The hole is called Leap of Faith. After you drive your ball, hopefully, over the water, the icy waters of Lake Unwieldy, you hit your tee shot, you hop on a ski jump, and then you fly over the icy waters. And if you land within 5 yards of your ball, you get a ski jumping accuracy bonus. And there's a bunch of other ways to get bonus points. Answering food, history, and sports trivia questions is probably the biggest one. So anyway, there's 36 holes. goes throughout the whole city and beyond. And the mystery part of the game, mystery adventure part of the game, is that the city of paradise, although on the surface it's perfect, it's really has some serious issues. We'll just say that the mystery part involves an ancient government conspiracy, secret slave labor camps, not only in the city but throughout the globe, because they have 13 colonies of paradise. And let's see, and also involves impending genocide. The government plans to kill all the slaves because they found a different way to achieve their goals. I mean, they no longer need slave labor, so they're gonna. Well, I won't give any more away, but so that's the thing. It's part, like I say, it's part golf game, and there's a lot of good ones out there already. But where mine is different is it's not only a fictional golf course. There's also the role-playing character piece of it, where you get the chance to save about 1 million people from getting killed. There'll be more details on Kickstarter website and my own website. Actually, I'm getting a new website that's rolling out pretty soon here. So by the first of next year, for sure, there'll be more details on my new website. And what I'm trying to do is raise $5,000 so I can hire a talented video graphics person to help me take this concept, which is basically on a computer file and on this board and a couple other boards, take that, convert that into an actual video game that I can sell to someone like EA Sports, or maybe, you know, one a little less mainstream of them. So if you're interested in contributing money, Kickstarter.com is going to be accepting donations soon. You have to get approved from Amazon payments before I can put the project live. But look for that in the next week or two. And anyone who's interested in, if you're a video graphics person, interested in contributing your time and talents, and maybe, hopefully, eventually getting paid for it, if I raise enough money, you can contact me directly. And Lee ID, spelled E-I-D-E. You can phone me at 651-212-3825. Or email me at leeman999@yahoo.com. Okay, that's it. Thanks, fellow people lovers.